Hey guys, welcome back to our devlog series. We apologize for the long break in uploads, but now that the game is finally live, we're focusing as much as possible on improving and adding new features.
Since launch, I've been pretty swamped with work across the board. From fixing as many crashes as possible to revamping the systems that just don't feel right, like building construction, I could go on for hours on the changes I've made. There are still a lot of bug fixes and quality of life improvements to be made, but I feel the primary problem with the game at the moment is the lack of skirmish AI for the basic play mode. Originally, the wave defense mode was meant to meet single-player demands, give the player some time to learn the game, etc. But now that we're nearing nearly 2 months of release, it's become clear that the wave defense just isn't robust or dynamic enough to give a satisfying experience. And the player base isn't large enough to allow most players to even see the basic play variant, which the game has essentially been developed around. I've decided to focus on creating skirmish AI and a tutorial mission in order to give players more access to the basic play game mode. Recently, I've had to revisit a good chunk of the source code in order to enable AI control players on top of user control players. After about 2 days of compiler errors and bug fixing, we finally got AI players to spawn into the game.
I recently completed the heavy iron weapon set. This set is expensive but versatile and much better than the standard weaponry. With this addition, we also greatly increased the damage of both the Agasite and the Bromnium weapons.
Again, at the moment, I'm focusing on creating the environmental indicators and AI keys that will allow me to create a dynamic skirmish AI with difficulty, varied builds, reactivity, and general replayability. Other systems, such as cross-map pathing and AI for attacking structures, are going to improve as a result of this work as well. We know that there are a lot of rough patches in the game, and we appreciate your patience in this pivotal early access state.
I am currently working on adding decorative equipment to units and creating the artisan hero. We want to give the player the option for heroes so they can build strategies around that selection. This hero will be economically focused, but will lack the combat ability that the Overseer possesses.
By this time next week, I expect the basic skirmish AI to be on the alpha tester branch. Keep in mind, adding in such a massive piece into the game will naturally take some time. Ideally, I want the AI to be on the live public build, at least on the 1v1 runes map, shortly afterward. And we'd like to have the skirmish AI and the game in general in a much more polished state by around a month's time. Now for the record, we've had a ton of questions on our Discord since the last video. Fear not, we've answered all of them, but because of the volume of them, you might just have to hop on over to the Discord in order to see what's up with that.
That's going to be it for this week, guys. If you guys are interested in purchasing the game or joining our growing Discord community, be sure to check any of the links in the description. Thank you guys, and see you next week.
Thanks, guys.